you're the only one. This is huge for our city. It's a big deal, and I don't know how familiar you are with them. I would certainly advise you to go talk to some of the neighbors at his other locations, because I am shocked that you would wait this long and come put in residential instead of putting I understand that when you went to planning and zoning that you said y'all have tried commercial, but I think you owe it to yourself to talk to their neighbors to find out about how their businesses have done next to him.
Meaning to increase the value that Grumps might bring to your, what's the problem?
What changed this, we discussed it at planning and zoning, is Black Oak may be blocked off. And if that happens, that makes it difficult to visit businesses. And that's kind of why planning and zoning, we kind of all agreed that Black Oak being blocked off and being a deadhead, it's going to be a deadhead.
I wouldn't agree with that, but anyway, that's
kind of what steered everybody this way.
Right. It's also off the main road, so that's kind of what I'm looking at, is trying to get retail on there. I can't really get retail very easily.
Hard to get
so it's hard to get to. So it kind of lends itself to either residential or some kind of business offices, which are still kind of awkwardly placed. And so, yeah, if you've got some other ideas, man, I'm all for
it. Talk to Collier Albright that owns, and he'll give you some names to talk to.
Okay.
He could care less what goes back there, obviously.
Yeah.
My thoughts are, it looks like you're doing something really nice here. Would I want to rent it and look at the back of a restaurant with dumpsters and some of those kind of things? And there's going to be a lot of traffic that retail would want, whereas I don't know if residential would want all that traffic that's coming. I don't mean traffic driving through a dead-end street. I'm talking about he will have a lot of traffic going in his business.
Yes.
And businesses do well next to a business that does well.
I don't disagree.
That's my only thought. I mean,
I don't disagree.
I'm not against what you're doing.
I do think, though, given it's such a kind of a funky spot where there's already residential down that side, and so you think about what it would look like to go from, and obviously the dentist office looks like a house because it used to be a house. So
I agree.
All this residential, dentist office that looks like a house, and then even if there was a successful retail center there, it would be, I don't know that would be.
Collier supported this, didn't he, on Ryan?
Yeah. He wrote a lot.
That's what I'm saying. It's not what he would put there if he owned that property. He's very clear about that. He could put commercial in there, but, and he's got 7 commercial properties built all ground up.
Short period, so maybe I do want to intersection.
It wouldn't hurt. I can tell you, unless somebody brings up something I'm not aware of, I'm all for what you're doing.
Okay.
So, and believe it or not, in the kindest way.
I know you reached commercial before, but I just couldn't, and that was before Grumps was even in the picture.
With Black Oak particularly being closed, I can't see how we get it.
Well, I'm hoping that doesn't get closed either, because that's kind of.
Well, I know you hope it don't, but I'm looking at it, if it did and you had businesses, it might be bad for them, depending on, unless there was a specialty that somebody had to search out.
So just to be clear, we are not going to close Black Oak. It's when they come in and redo the highway that they may come back with a recommendation or something. But
We're not recommended that once already, and
it's included on the meandering plan to
There was a vote to
close down.
That was the one when Herman was mayor.
It wasn't specific to Black Oak, but it's on the meandering plan.
It was pulled from it, though.
It was?
Yeah.
It was, okay.
And it's been requested quite a few times.
I just want you to think we're going to discuss it now.
Oh, I know, it's Texas office looking to try to do that, they've been talking about that for years.
Yeah, a good 20 years.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I know he seems like a wallflower, but Darren would let you know if he posted it, so.
I'm real quiet.
But originally, we were looking at commercial, I just could not figure out a commercial business format to put in there, and that was long before Grumps even came along, because I was looking at retail, I was looking at medical offices, but it's just a weird, funky, place. And so I went back and I'm like, okay, what can I put in there that makes least halfway good sense.
And I personally believe that we need some nice new residential around as well.
What they're doing looks nice.
What I came up with, I was like, yes, it's behind those, that's certainly not my ideal. I would really I was kind of hoping they'd do something if they ever did block it off that they took out that little corner where Grumps is and did something else, but that's too late.
We're not gonna hold that against you.
I know it's good, but it's not necessarily the greatest for me.
I'll make a motion to approve
We're
ordinance.
still in the public hearing.
I'm just curious, how long, I know you've been there a long time, but when did y'all buy that property?
By the practice,
When-
it's 8 years.
8 years? Okay, yeah.
So you are keeping you're the dentist and y'all are staying there. You're building
Yes.
in all of this lot next to it.
Yes, sir.
Is your practice good, going well there and stuff, or, I'm just curious?
It's going pretty decent.
Okay.
It kind of tends to go up and
Was
down.
it? Okay.
But yeah, right now, this month, we're having a great month. Last month was great, so this month has been good, and so, I actually expect it to continue to grow.
That building gets brought up a lot on the history, because of the pit wall that was there.
Yes. The history of the house,
Back in the
yeah.
Yeah, and the tea that's up in the fire,
Yes.
Still there.
Still there.
Yeah.
it gets talked back to it. And then he worked for Benny Binion and running the numbers and stuff years ago, but,
All right, do we have anyone else wishing to speak during this public hearing? Gordon shook his head no, so we're gonna close the public hearing at 10:06. And we will now move to the action from the public hearing to consider approval of ordinance number 1338-2022.
And leave the option open for him to have the sprinkler system in the front yard if he wants to.
Okay.
Would there be a reason why we would not let somebody? Need to get a check into a well. There's a lot of people that have those around here.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 1338-2022, zoning case PZ 2022-0001, RZ.
Second.
We have a motion and a bunch of seconds to approve ordinance number 1338-2022. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
None opposed, motion carries.
thank y'all for your interest.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Oh, no.
Do you have any idea what those will report? Have y'all?
$5,000 a month.
As much as you can get.
As much as it, honestly,
Hard to change them.
in talking with some realtors, somewhere between 29 to 26 is what I'm
Really?
expecting.
Wow. Well,
Great.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, y'all have sat here through a bunch, so we don't expect you to stick around for the No, I did interrupt you, though. You were about to say something.
No, that's kind of what, talking to some of the realtors, that's kind of what they're based off the square footage and what the...
And you're out there a lot better than I mean, they're nice apartments down by the river, but still, there's traditional apartments and you're got a lot better product.
Yes.
Yeah.
The garages also help.
Sure.
When you've got something to store all your stuff in, so.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I just gave her my card. I would love to talk to you sometime in the very near future to see if you have any interest. We have a community event coming up on April 30th at YMCA, and I'm not the one, but there's other people I'm involved with the event, but they are looking for some healthcare people that are interested in participating with a kids' health day, I think is what they call that little part of it. Our fire department's gonna be out there, police department's gonna be out there, but, so give me a call, I'll give you the details and give you the right people.
We do have a great dentist because everybody's...
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank y'all. Very much.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed your 3 hours.
It was actually enlightening, so. Thank you.
Okay, so items 12 and 13, we're gonna wait and do, discuss and exec, so we're gonna move to item 14, which is discussion and/or action on applying HA5 high-density mineral bond to the new asphalt pavement on the streets recently completed in this year's street improvement project, Terrence.
Mayor and Council,
You have before you my memo, and also provided you